Hey guys, what's going on? This is Alex over here at My Freedom Smokes, and today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new kit from SMOK. It's called the Alien Kit. Now this is actually a pretty decent mod. The mod itself is a little bigger than what I've been used to using, so it does feel a little larger, though I did kind of start comparing it to other mods that I may have not reviewed, and this actually does seem about right. It does just feel a little bit larger in my hand, as I am used to something a little bit smaller. So if you are used to something a little smaller, this might be a bit of a leap for you. It's a dual 18650 mod, so it does have a little bit of weight to it too. There's no firing button, instead it's a squeeze mod. Well, I shouldn't say it doesn't have a firing button, because technically this entire side is the firing button. You'll see the little cut in the metal all the way down between the red and the black, and that part is your button, like so. And doing that, as you see, we have a very nice bright display right here in the front of the mod. It gives you everything you're going to need to know about your current vaping setup, what your A and B batteries are charged at, what your current wattage setting is, what the volt setting for that would be, your ohms, your amps, and even has a little puff counter and a timer at the bottom to let you know how long you've been vaping for, like this. See that number slowly climb up? That's pretty cool. So, in essence, the mod is really good, so is the tank. The tank itself has a whopping size coil in it, so you'll definitely need to make sure and get your liquid and drizzle around it some. Make sure and get it well primed before trying to really use this. In the tank, I am running a Max VG liquid, and I'm running this at 35 watts. So you probably could bump this up a little higher. It says that, you know, the minimum wattage recommended is 40. So I know you probably can wind up bumping this up a lot higher. It's rated between 40 to 80 watts, saying the best is between 55 to 65. So to play it a little safe, I'm gonna go ahead and bump this up to 50 watts and see what happens. Now, near the tail end of that, it did start tasting a little burnt, which is why I rarely ever go by what the coil says for the recommended wattage. A lot of times it's way too high. Always make sure and use your own discretion when it comes to selecting your wattages, simply because the coil isn't always right. It's not always going to be exactly as you need it. So having an adjustable voltage mod like this is going to be very helpful. See, that's at 40 watts. That's just a little higher than what I started out with, but a little lower than what I did a minute ago. And to me, that gives a good vape. So I like the 40 watts on this personally. And now you are able to lock your mod in case you're putting it in your pocket or something. See, as if I'm pressing it here and you have the little lock coming up. To unlock it, simply press the bottom two buttons simultaneously, like so, and you are now unlocked. And that's just a basic overview on the mod, so we'll go ahead and take a look in the box, see what else it comes with. So we're going to lift this little part up here, which is what your tank came in. You're going to have your instruction manual, along with some battery information, which is really helpful, so make sure and hold on to it. Looks like you get some additional they're basically like the screen protective plastic. That way you can put it back over this if you want to protect your screen. Me personally, as soon as I get these sort of mods, I rip that right off, so I'm not quite sure why they include an extra one. Different strokes for different folks. You also get a micro USB charger, some additional O-rings, and you also get a replacement glass for your tank. And here is that coil I was talking about earlier. Massive size coil, you see? And this one is a 0.15 ohm. The one I have in here is just a regular 0.5 ohm. And even on this, you see there is actually 4 separate coils inside this single wrap. So in this one, you just have one really big coil. With this one, you have 4 tiny coils. So that is going to give you a little bit of a different vaping experience. I've not personally tried that one, but just kind of going on past experiences, those do give a lot better flavor. This mod is also temp control. You are able to vape using the nickel, titanium, and the nichrome coils, along with your traditional Canthal with this. So all in all, this is a really great mod. If you're looking for something kind of middle of the road, not anything too powerful, but something a little more powerful than what you've got right now, the Alien Kit is probably the best bet for you, because it's not going to be too much. You're never going to wind up maxing this thing out, I don't think. It gets good battery life. You have your micro USB charging capabilities. It's really easy to use. And out of 10, I would probably rate this one a 7 or an 8. I'm not in love with it, but at the same time, I really don't hate it. There's nothing really wrong with it. My own personal preferences kind of keep that from being, a perfect score. But that's why we're making this video, so that way you can make your decision. So this is the Alien Kit from SMOK. And if you have any questions about this product or any others, feel free to leave a comment below or follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram pages. We love chatting with our customers, so make sure you join in on the fun. And until next time, thank you for vaping.